Tip.
Here's a chance, Guenther. They lost it, but back in front for Cooley with a shot. He scores!
Go, Cooley. Play. Growing up in Edmonton, hockey's kind of all I've ever known.
Oh, what a move!
You grow up watching hockey, you grow up playing hockey.
To the front, Guenther, he scores! Dylan Guenther!
And your friends played hockey, you know, it almost seems like their lives revolve around hockey, so I just fell in love with it from a young age and just kind of kept going up with it. I used to skate before school, and I remember getting dressed in front of the fireplace because it was so cold out in Edmonton. I remember when Rogers Place first opened up, going to watch the Oilers there, going to watch the Oil Kings, and it's cool. I mean, looking up, seeing the banners, I think so much history in Edmonton with the Oilers and how dominant they were early on. Getting the chance to play there and play in front of family who, you know, have all been there for me and, you know, watch my games growing up is pretty cool.
We drafted him at 14 and he was the first overall pick in the draft, and I'm like, didn't think this guy was going to be the future of our franchise because yeah, he was just a little innocent kid that was awkward at the time.
We got a taste of Dylan's game as a 15-year-old, and you could tell he was a special player. I remember we played him 5 games. I think he had 3 goals and 1 assist. We had guys that were 20 years old on our team that couldn't shoot the puck like him already at 15 years of age. So right then and there, we kind of knew we had something special.
Well, now here's a pass for Guenther. Backdoor, he scores! It's the first career WHL goal for Dylan Guenther. 2-on-1, Guenther lets her go, scores! Guenther one-timer scores! Guenther to that wrist shot, he scores! Like clockwork, Dylan Guenther from the left circle on the power play.
He was one of those kids that had a huge upside, and it obviously is taking that step to it.
The most pure goal scorer the organization's ever seen. He could score at will from anywhere, and he was an exciting player to watch. You always knew that he was probably going to do something special on the ice because he just has that ability. He completely turned the franchise around, and we were able to win a championship 3 years later. The city loves hockey, it bleeds hockey, and it's like a second religion.
Junior hockey is pretty big in Western Canada, and then obviously going into Edmonton, we kind of get the trickle-down effect from the Oilers. When we played in that big rink, you know, it's a fairly good size.
When we were making our championship runs, the building's full. It's pretty cool that you got 12, 14, 16,000 people in a building to watch junior hockey when these guys are 16 to 20 years old.
Please welcome to the ice, your Edmonton Oil Kings!
Feels like so long ago now, but looking up and seeing that stadium for the first time and playing in a big arena for the first time is pretty cool.
The horn sounds, the wait is over. The Edmonton Oil Kings sit at their throne once again. They are crowned the 2022 Western Hockey League champions, and they are East Coast bound.
We were obviously very fortunate to have some good teams in Edmonton and have some good runs, so the support there for the fans was tremendous.
Not a lot of people can say that they get that opportunity, and it's just because this is a special city to play in. He was willing to do whatever it takes to win. That whole team was like that. It started with him leading the way, really.
He was very professional at a young age, the way he carried himself and what he wanted to do and how to get there. And, you know, he put the time in right away as a young man.
It's pretty cool. I think looking back, I was pretty lucky to play at home throughout my junior career. I mean, 16 is pretty young to be moving away and living with another family and meeting new people. So I think having the opportunity to just live kind of a normal life still while playing junior, getting to sleep in my own bed, and, you know, be with my parents and have them at every game was special and helped me a lot.
We use him as a prime example of how to conduct yourself and how to get yourself ready to be a pro. His legacy speaks for itself with the organization. Without him, we don't win. I talked to him quite a bit before the draft. He was nervous. There was teams that were like texting him saying, hey, we're going to take you at this spot, we're going to take you at this spot. So he wasn't really sure what to expect.
I'd only played 12 games in my draft year, and there were other players playing, and going through the whole process and sitting at home training while everyone else is out there competing, it was definitely hard.
When Arizona did say his name finally, he was over the moon.
The Arizona Coyotes are proud to select from the Edmonton Oil Kings, Dylan Guenther.
Getting drafted to the Coyotes was a dream come true, and they gave me every opportunity to become an NHL player, so I can't thank them enough.
Truly exciting time for the organization. Not only to draft him, but also to sign him. You know, he's obviously, as you can see, a young man, and he's got some ways to go before he has a chance to play in the National Hockey League. But he's a well-rounded player, but I think the number one thing is he can shoot a puck.
Just a huge sense of relief. I think to get drafted is every kid's dream.
Although it's a super exciting moment in my career, it's, you know, really just the first step, and you know, a lot of work has to be done for me to get to where I want to be and to help you know, this organization any way possible. And you know, I couldn't be more excited to be here and a part of the future here in Arizona.
He's got the fame and the fortune now, but it'll never change Dylan.
Guenther is in. Taken away. Paterka across. Guenther. He scores.
He's still going to be the same kid from Edmonton that would get up at 7 in the morning to drive his brother to school before he'd come to the rink to practice, and then leave the rink to go pick up his brother.
And now right back to the front, a shot and a goal, and it's Dylan Guenther. He scored. Guenther shoots. He scores. Dylan Guenther.
Just a hardworking guy. That'll never change him.
Top